Hey everybody, this is Kleiner Gamer here, and yes, I know I'm not doing my usual introduction for this video, but there's a good reason for this, because you may have noticed I haven't uploaded a video in quite a while. Now there's a good reason for this, and it's to do with this whole thing with YouTube recently over the last month or so, I'd say, and people will probably know what I'm talking about when I say these words. The Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, and the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, in other words, or to shorten it down. Now, the reason why I've been inactive is because I heard that YouTube were guilty of violating the COPPA law, and they were fined $170 million because they had been getting away with violating this law for 6 years straight until the consequences finally caught up to them. Now, YouTube, in response to this, to the FTC's demands or requests, they are now requiring us to set our videos as made for kids or not made for kids. Now, the original consequence would have been that we would be fined $42,000 per video per violation if we set our videos as not for kids when clearly it would be for kids. Now, this has changed recently because I recently watched a few videos from a YouTuber called Creekcraft. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of him or not. You probably might have if you're a fan of Minecraft or Roblox, I think. But he did meet up with the FTC personally because I kept an eye on his Twitter posts, and he actually did meet up with a couple of FTC officials. And if you don't believe me, if you take a look at his Twitter and even his videos, there's even photographic evidence of him meeting up with these people. And a couple of them had said that that whole $42,000 fine per video was an absolute sham because they can't actually do that under the United States 8th Amendment. Now, again, just before I actually say this, I'm not a lawyer, just to clarify, I'm not a lawyer, just to cover myself up. This is not legal advice by any means. I should have actually said that at the beginning, so I'm not a lawyer, just to say that. But they did say, according to Creekcraft and the FTC, and again, I'm not a lawyer when I say this, that it's all a big sham, this, because they can't actually do that under the 8th Amendment of the United States government, that they're not allowed to give out excessive fines. And they would only go after those who willingly would share children's data, so they probably wouldn't go after any YouTubers anyway. And now, personally speaking, my content really isn't made for kids, generally speaking, but because of games I play on the channel, for example, like Crash Bandicoot and Sonic the Hedgehog, it makes it uncertain to a degree. Now, again, not a lawyer when I say this again, but the Federal Trade Commission said through Creekcraft's video that they do recognise that adults watch kids' TV shows and video games, but YouTube have made this uncertain because of something that they're planning on doing, which is they're going to be I think at the beginning of 2020, they're going to be putting out bots to make sure that people's videos are not for kids, or they're going to determine if people's videos are for kids or not for kids, which is not a good thing at all, because bots are not able to recognize context within videos, whereas people in the FTC most likely would. So that's a huge problem, and that actually, in my opinion, makes YouTube a very unsafe place to upload videos. Now, if YouTube had removed this option to remove the bots, then I probably would have started uploading videos again. Now, you probably might be thinking, well, why are you talking about this? Well, say for example, if quite a lot of the Crash Bandicoot channels on here, I don't know how many Crash Bandicoot channels there are, there's probably hundreds if not maybe thousands of them, if they all decided to deem their content as for kids, say for example if there was 1,000 of them, and 500 of them decided, or more than half of them decided to mark their content as for kids, the YouTube bot could very well automatically put my Crash Bandicoot videos that I've uploaded on my channel as for kids. But there's major consequences if you upload your content as for kids, depending if you're sharing children's data, which clearly we're not all doing, and clearly I can't do that either, and plus I don't even know how to do that, nor do I know how to do it or want to know how to do it for that matter. My problems with this would be that it's not to do with, well, one of the problems, I'll just get this out of the way, for people who are making money on YouTube, if you have your content as set for kids, you'll lose 60 to 90% of your ad revenue, so you'll hardly make that much money. So that's going to be quite problematic for people who make videos just for kids. So I feel sorry for those channels that actually make videos for kids only. But the problem with me is that you lose more privileges than that. If I had videos set for kids, then I would lose features such as comments. Like, nobody would be able to comment on the videos if they were set for kids. And I wouldn't get any recommendations whatsoever. And I don't think I'd be able to share my video either, and I wouldn't be able to save it to a playlist for that matter. So that's a huge problem, because if YouTube's bots decide to automatically deem my videos for kids when they're clearly not, because they're set for a general audience or not for kids, then that's going to be a bit of a problem for me personally, because I do these videos as a hobby. I do them for fun, and quite frankly, from what I've heard from YouTube on the news, even though it has been reassured and dealt with recently by Creedcraft through the FTC's legal advice, to most of the other YouTubers on this, it's still not reassuring to me that YouTube is going about with this the right way when it comes to their bots. So a huge part of me is not wanting to upload to YouTube anymore and possibly move on to another video sharing platform. Now again, my mindset is moving on from YouTube, but I'd rather let you guys know about this first and leave this video hanging about for a few days, and I will let you know about my final decision probably in about maybe 5 or maybe a week's time, depending on how many comments this video gets. And I'll even share it to Facebook and Twitter as well and see what people say. I'm not wanting to make my decision based off of what people say, because again, it's my channel and I'll make the final decision. But based on what I've heard, it really is not sounding like a safe place to upload videos anymore starting in 2020. And I'd rather, if it were up to me personally, I'd rather not upload to YouTube anymore and upload to a safer place, say for example Twitch. And I know you can't really upload to Twitch anymore, it's basically live streams. And I know maybe some people that are watching this video might not be keen on me doing live streams, but if it's the only way to continue recording videos, because believe me guys, I don't want to stop recording videos. I may have lost motivation along the way quite a few times, but I have picked myself up again thanks to all of you, and thanks to all of your comments and everything like that. It definitely has not destroyed my motivation. But based on everything I've heard from YouTube's actions lately and the way they're going about this with their bots, it's not really reassuring in the slightest, if I'm going to be honest. I have to admit guys, I had this video in mind now for quite some time, and I have been procrastinating on this quite a lot, and I don't know why I have, but it's a good thing I'm getting this out now, because I felt like this was bottling up within me for quite some time now, and I felt it was time I said something about this. So basically, the FTC have said that everything will be fine, but the way the YouTube are going about this with their bots to determine whether videos are made for kids or not is not a good thing. It's making YouTube quite an uncertain place for me personally. So for those who might think, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the live streams and everything, never fear, because I do have a solution for this. Even though I probably won't be uploading to YouTube anymore, depending on what response this video gets, maybe there might be something I've overlooked, maybe there's something I haven't seen yet, but based on all the research I've done, it's not looking very bleak. So what I will say is, for those who are not able to make it to the live streams, what I'll possibly do, depending on how the streams go and everything, I'll make a little highlight reel for my Facebook and my Twitter pages, because I'll still have my Facebook and Twitter pages. Now the reason why I'm thinking of streaming to Twitch lately is because I took a look at their privacy policy regarding COPPA and their privacy policy regarding children's data. They take it extremely seriously, and they have never collected children's data at all. YouTube have really been the only one that have been exposed for this lately, and that's why I think it's becoming a bit of an unsafe place to upload videos, in my opinion. For me personally, I'm just not confident enough to continue uploading based on all this information I've heard lately. Even though there's been some days where I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go back to uploading videos again, then all of a sudden I'm hearing information that's like, oh, I don't know if I want to. And to be quite frank guys, I've had enough of the uncertainty. I just want a certain answer as to whether or not I can continue uploading videos again, and it feels like the more uncertainty that's happening, the more it's convincing me to possibly leave this website. And it'll probably be the same thing with the clarinet covers as well, and I know a lot of you might be sad, and I'm really, really sorry to say this, guys, but depending again on the response this video gets, I may end up quitting YouTube, but that doesn't mean to say I'll be stopping uploading videos. I'll still stream on Twitch, like when it comes to the gaming content. And as far as goes for the clarinet covers, what I've been proposing to do is upload them to my Facebook page instead, on my clarinet page, and I could possibly share this like to other Facebook pages I have that are related to another career I have going in my clarinet playing, which is teaching, which will possibly, you know, expose what I've done in performance and possibly get me out there more. So it might be a good thing for my clarinet covers to do something like this. So what else was I wanting to say? But yeah, I think I've pretty much said everything I needed to say, to be honest with you guys. So basically, to sum it all up, I know I've been rambling a little bit lately, but it's just I think I'm trying not to let my emotions overtake me when I'm making this video. But basically, it's been about the FTC and COPPA on YouTube lately, and I feel that despite reassurances from the FTC through Creekcraft, I still feel quite uncertain about uploading videos personally. So again, I'm not going to make a final decision yet until the next few days, depending on the response this video gets. But people might say it's up to you what you want to do, and since it will be up to me what I want to do personally, I kind of want to stop uploading to YouTube so I can be assured that my streams or uploads will be safe on Twitch, Facebook, and or Twitter, depending on the response this video gets. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. So I hope you all understood everything that I said in the video. If you need me to clarify anything in the comments, then I will more than happily do so. But please feel free to leave. I'd quite like to hear your comments actually on this video regarding this issue, because I'm pretty sure that most of you who are watching this video will probably have heard about the FTC, COPPA, and YouTube lately. And if you have, then please be sure to leave your comments down below as well. And if you're watching via Facebook or Twitter, then be sure to comment on that as well. And I'd just quite like to hear what you guys have to say about this, just regarding everything that's been going on. So that's pretty much it, guys. So I do apologize if this video hasn't really come across as well as I had intended, but it's just I'm trying not to let my emotions overtake me, and it's been kind of hard to do it considering I've been procrastinating an awful lot on delivering this video. So I hope you all understand, guys, but be sure to leave your comments down below in the comment section on this video and on Facebook and or Twitter, depending on where you're watching this. So thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all understand, and thank you again for watching. See you guys later.